How's it going, all you Fruit Loops? I'm Luopii, and today I'm going to show you how to make randomized loot in Fortnite Creative. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go into devices and find the item granter. You want to place this down, and this is what you'll be putting all your weapons to. Now customize the item granter. Go to all the options, make sure receiving players is triggering player and it's enabled on game start. On grant action, keep all. Grant condition, only if space. Grant on cycle, no. Cycle behavior, change to wrap. And cycle to random item when receiving from, change that to channel 1. And grant item, change that to channel 2. Now once you've got that done, copy this 5 times. The reason you have 5 is 1 for each inventory slot. Now you're gonna get all the weapons you want in your first inventory slot. Once I've got all my weapons, I'm gonna put them into the item granter. All of them. And then you repeat this process for each inventory slot. After you have all the items put into the item granters how you want them, now you go to where you're going to have the players spawn. In this case, I'm just going to have them spawn in these boxes. Place your player spawn pad. Make sure it uses island start, no. Visible during games, no. And you want to change when players spawn to transmit on channel 1. Then copy the spawn pad for where you want your players to spawn. Then come back over to your weapons, get a trigger device, change trigger by player to off, visible in game to no, and then trigger when receiving from channel 1. And when triggered, transmit on channel 2. What this does is when a spawn pad sends from channel 1 when somebody spawns on it, it cycles the item granters to random and triggers this trigger. Then once this trigger is triggered, it transmits on channel 2, and then it grants the player the item on channel 2. So then, when you start the game, it gives it to the player. And you have to make sure the item granters are receiving players only the triggering player. Otherwise, everyone's gonna get the same loot. You make sure to have it on triggering player so everybody gets random loot. Now, to give ammo and materials to the players, you wanna go find the class designer device. You wanna place this down, choose everything you want to be in here. So in this case, I'm going to put some shotgun ammo and some AR ammo and some sniper ammo and 500 of each match. I'm then going to put it into the class designer. You then want to change this class identifier to 1, and then to make people spawn with this class, you want to go to my island and change the default class identifier to 1. After that, it's ready and you've done everything you need to do. Now, every player should spawn with random loot, mats, and ammo. And if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to see my next creative tutorial.